Hi, good evening. My pleasure.
Andrea. Hi, I'm Stephie.
I'm a theatre scholar.
Yeah.
Also, I'm a mass communication, principally marketing. And I'm also in theatre, okay? I've seen a performance 1 week back while we were there and actually we were calling university secretary.
Yeah.
Beginning, Andrea and what is your
So I'm Andrea from Goa, and I've been doing theatre with Steffi and myself. We've been doing theatre for the last almost 2 years. And I finished my started soon after college. I did my graduation in English and history, and after that started understanding theatre and exploring the medium of the arts to sort of take it out to people our age. And so this last few months, we've been traveling different areas, different states, understanding different issues in different areas, and also trying to connect with different people, mainly young people.
very, how about you, Sophie?
I have done my 12th standard, did my first year as well, but I could not continue my college because I had some problem with the finance. So I was looking out for a job, and that's how I met them. Yeah, it's no more my job right now.
Wonderful.
It breaks the idea that these this idea of separate job and
Yeah.
separate fun, and why can't both be one? Why can't you enjoy your job?
Yeah, it's fortunately.
And learn from it.
Yeah.
So about thinking and it's very fortunate. Everybody comes to that. You are the coordinate for the for coming, and for the young people, especially in local opportunity. Okay.
We are part of a group called Space. We are the Space Theatre Ensemble. And Space is Society for Promoting the Arts, Culture and Education. The full, yeah, the full form. And so the idea of Space is to help young people professionalize the arts. And the fact that it can be taken more than just a hobby. And it's sort of a way to help young people take that forward.
Okay.
So that's what Space tries to aim towards.
And coming back to the fundamental question, I mean, I have been experiencing the performance here and was teachers there in Lamatron. We were having planned it. Now, you are criticizing about yesterday also, the rape means legal to legal. So according to you, you are very young person. You are not like everyone. How much I'm feeling about lot of and all this. I feel that in the age of 22 to 23, taking the really wonderful. So for me, on your age group, like what is your identity for? How would it be?
An ideal world, what would an ideal world be?
And what about you both?
So one thing is, I think
I want that more, huh? Just because this character.
an ideal world it would be where everyone started from home and everyone sort of dealt with things like this from a home level. It has to start from home, and people need to be more aware of things happening around them, and the idea of apathy and the idea of don't get involved, don't know, don't care. That also comes from the fact that schools and colleges keep these issues out. They try to play safe.
Idealistic world means already that existing world is there.
An
Idealistic world means a
idealistic
good world.
An
We are
idealistic
having the
world.
dreams about the world,
Yeah.
the people's human relationship be like this. And young people's, the girl and the boy relationship be like this. It should be a discussion. And the family relationship be like this. And the road should be like this. And
So an idealistic world would be one that I think we learn to live out as a community and realize that we are not the only ones.
Yeah.
Things like a tree, a stone, a butterfly, big and small, whatever, has as much respect as the big. And that's the ideal world where people actually understand what it is to live in a community and work together. Because that's something that is not there anymore. The idea of selfishness and development all comes from the fact that we don't know how to live in a community.
I do agree with her a lot. And I think the attitude, has to change as well. Like you need to respect yourself as well as other person as well as the things that are around. You can't take anything for granted. Like everyone has its own space. You give them the space. They're part of the, everything has to go together. You can't be selfish and say, no, 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 I'm going to do this. This is my way. Not always.
Okay, suddenly I'm changing my style of thinking. Suddenly think that I'm myself is a waterfall. Just I want 5 seconds performance surrounding here. Body language. Just only 5 seconds, 10 seconds, something like that. I'm visualize that I'm a waterfall. Yeah, just think. How do you? Some directors asking you some waterfalls. Imagine visualize that and waterfalls are coming here like this. People are here. And something is happening. How you will do? Which thoughts we can marry, we can say that from here.
Okay, what we'll do, I'll tell you what. Instead of that, we'll do for you a small poem.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. It's called What Sort of World. Okay. So we're gonna do that for you. Okay? What sort of world will we leave to our children, to those who are not even born? Will they cry out with delight on a clear night when they watch a falling star? Will they watch herds of wild elephants see the shape of the rhino's horn? Will they care for more than just money, with lives fluent and rich in love? Will they know fragrance of roses and jasmine, not just stench of scooter and car? What sort of world will we leave to our children, to those who are not even born?
Oh my God. What a mind-blowing voice and everything. The way you prepare, Vaharya means the way you're wearing dress like everything. Angikam Bhavanam Nitya, Vachitam Sarvamanam, Maharyam Chandrasaradi, some Vande Satsam. You're moving everything actually. And I'm very much mesmerized, while after performance, even saw that the big people, they're also coming to listen. Some people are all giving very, very, convincing answers. And finally, I'm very happy. Thank you. You are wonderful. How long it will take? The kind of idealistic world just now you are you both are having some idealistic world. The world should be like this. So just realize existing world today. All nonsense, all nonsense in the world, reality today is there, So according to the present you're thinking, how many years, how many months, how many hundreds of years? I don't know. I want answers from your perspective.
What it takes to reach an ideal world? Look, first of all, we have no clue. I mean, if you ask me how do we stop mining, or how can we stop rape, we have absolutely no clue. We are not experts in anything. And what we are trying to start is a sort of a trigger to what is happening, trying to hope that through the arts we can sort of play a small role in triggering something. And that's all what we try to do through theatre.
Your contribution.
Go towards young people and say, look guys, we have to get passionate about things again, otherwise nothing is going to work out. And that's what we're trying to do. And in hopes for the idealistic world, I don't know, I mean, that's something that has to come when we figure out how to live as a community. The process now, it could take forever. It could take 1 year, it could take 2 years.
Forever.
It could take forever. But the idea, it can come back. The idea is now on this more than, in one thing that we've always failed is we always look at the goal. We forget about the process. Okay, we always, when we start a race, we know we have to go to the finish line. We forget that running to the finish line is actually the race and not the finish line.
Mode of journey is
so very, very important. So So
Everything happens on a mode
so
of
this
journey.
idealistic world, we don't need to think about it. It has to be an outcome. So what we need to actually work on is this process towards that, and forget even that we are, that is what we want and that is what we need. And work more on the process because that's what's more important.
Wonderful. And that day she was telling about the brinjal, seed,
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah, we both are there on the farm. We both work on the farm. So it's like for us, our theater is, our training is on the farm. Like you dig, and that's how you learn to breathe. Rhythm comes from digging. And doing woman river performance, it's like for us, after we do the farming, we go, we try to, we are like, we don't know. We're trying new things. Like we're trying to see when the seed comes. Or like we don't know the season of brinjal. We don't know the season of radish. We don't know that much. But we spend time, we
Not the
put the
feeling of
seed.
it's my baby or
Yeah, always we have been given seed. Atman gives us a seed. It's like, it's your baby. Take care of it.
Atman, this is our Andrea.
Yeah, so it's like gives us the seed saying it's your baby. So we put it in, and then we see when it comes out, how many days it takes. We do that whole thing, and then we know, okay, this is the amount I had put in, and these are the days that it took for it to come out. And that's how we spend time over there. We do farming, and then the woman river performance. Atman told us, go sit next to the river, listen to the sound, feel it, swim in it. Even the swimming helps, like the breath and everything.
Yeah. And finally, I would like to conclude my interview. The country is attracting so much people like you.
Even you.
Yeah.
Probably.
All of us.
Yeah, really, because I'm always believing a woman can change this world. Kindness, passion, and empathy, and everything from a woman's point of view. The male is always selfish. I know that because being as a man, I know that. Okay? So from a woman point of view, entirely things are different. Okay? If you can come and contribute like this, you're building a great world. So that country, world is expecting so much from the both of you. And take care about your health, and we want more wonderful.
Thank you. You take care.
Thank you.